Hey, how are you? It's craft time. I am looking for my phone, which is a very good question. Where did I put it? It's probably still in my purse. I'm looking. Found it. Might need it. Might be useful. Alright. So, how are you all doing? Busy night, garbage and recycling, doodles, etc. Try to chill about some stuff. Alright. So there we go. There's that to start. Move stuff around the desk a little bit better. There we go. Good enough. Yeah, I got things knocking over. Whatever. Actually, let me fix that because that looks like crap. Alright. We're kind of with it. Hi. So tonight's plan is I want to remake this card, actually. I like it. I want to do another version for Father's Day. It's a nice calming card, which is interesting. So, and then the doodles decide it's doodle time. It's doodle time. Yep. Of course. Alright, so we're gonna grab a whole bunch of pieces here. Yep. Never a dull moment in this household. So beautiful card bases, actually. Wonder the kids are still playing. Yep. Never a dull moment. Alright, there we go. It's a good start. So we're going to do a little bit of stamping, and I'm going to bring in the Cloud Punch. And do up 2 clouds. Oh, that one I cropped pretty darn good. Okay, let's redo that. This is what happens when you're tired and having fun. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, there's a good one. And there's another one. Alright, so we got my clouds. So I really like what I did with the first card, so I'm just going to do the same thing again. Alrighty. So first thing is the instructions would be useful. Even though I made this card, I should know it by now, but I love how our kits have actual full instructions on how to make. So we're going to stamp some pieces. I'm just going to get all these tucked away before I accidentally lose them or break them. So we're going to use Misty Moonlight as the color. We're going to stamp the Father's Day. Actually, that's a little crooked on there. There, it's a little better. Alright, Misty Moonlight. Not bad. It's a little weak, but that's okay. And then on the card base itself, let's bring it in. Grab the bone folder. It needs some birds. And I'm a little lopsided tonight. I'm way over to one side. So grab some birds. I'm just going to see my original card. There's some birds. Then there's another set of birdies. Oh, I got dirt on me and everything. There we go. We got some birds. And then really next step is mostly assemble. And then we'll do the clouds at the end. I like how these projects are actually getting relatively easy to make. Super simple. Alright, so let me get all my pieces. Let's get them in order. Alright, so the first one I'm trying to remember how I did it. Okay, yeah, it's coming back to me. Alright. This one gets dimensionals. Alright, that's the first one. Okay, so this goes on. Like so. Alright, so the next one gets adhesive. Looking for my Seal Plus, which is right smack in front of me. So this one gets a strip right across the bottom-ish. That way you can kind of see. Maybe. Maybe not. There we go. Okay, so that one goes right across the bottom. Like so. And then this one gets adhesive again right across the bottom. And then lastly, this one gets some dimensionals. Alright, so that one gets dimensionals. Here's our card come along quite nicely. And that goes along right around the bottom. maybe. Like so. So we got lots of layers here. And then the phrase goes on with dimensionals. So there we go. That can go off for now to the side. And this goes on like so. There we go. And then as we saw the other night, this card looked a little bare. And that's where I added the clouds. Just to give it a little something. So I took these white clouds and I colored them. And the advantage of not having them glued down this time is I can actually do some coloring here. And I found this color really worked with the background of the card. Yeah, I'm working on it. Giving it a little bit of color. This is just a unknown pencil. I just found this color more or less worked with what I wanted to do. Give the bottom a little more. Got a little bit of an imperfection on the table, but that's okay. Alright, so there's one. And then do the same to the second one. I miss coloring. And that looks pretty good too. Alrighty. So there we go. There's our two clouds, kinda, sorta. So then bring back our card. And one gets glued over top of the other. And there's our card. So let's get this one down. Actually, which ones of these? Okay, I think I'll make that one the back one. Let's get some of these down with dimensionals. Alright, so then carefully get these positioned like so. And then this one gets a little bit of adhesive on that side. And give it really good dimensional. And there we go. There is, I mean, the first one I love better, but there we go. There's our 2 cards. So this is the original one. This is the second one. And I love the clouds with it. I think the clouds look really, really good. So there we go. Ta-da! We're done. Hope you like it. And with that, friends, I did a card in like 15 minutes. That's freaking awesome. With that, friends, I'm going to go. But yeah, hope you really like it. Happy Father's Day coming up. See everyone. Bye.